Today, you're going to learn a real-life cheat code. I'm serious. It's the code that unlocks how the entire digital world actually works.
So, let's start with the big what if. What if everything you do online, every photo you post, every game you play, every single password you type in was actually all written in a secret code?
Well, here's the thing. It is. But the twist? This secret language that powers literally everything we do is way simpler than you think, and you're about to learn how to speak it.
Okay, let's get into it. To really understand this code, we have to learn how to count like a computer. Trust me, this is the key to the whole thing.
So this language is called binary. And unlike our alphabet with its 26 letters or our number system with 10 different digits, binary only has two symbols. That's it, a 0 and a 1. The easiest way to think about it is like a light switch. 0 means the power is off, 1 means the power is on. And that's the entire language.
So why should you care? Well, this isn't just some random lesson. This is the code that's running behind the scenes of your game saves and your high scores. It's the secret to why a longer password is so much harder to crack, and it is literally the language you use to tell a piece of hardware to turn on or off.
And by the end of this quick explainer, you're going to be able to count all the way to this number, just using your own two hands. You ready?
Welcome to the Finger Binary System. Consider this your official training montage. Let's do this!
Here is the big idea. From now on, I want you to think of your hands as a 10-bit computer. Each of your 10 fingers is a single bit, just a little switch that can be either on or off. Okay, let's start with your right hand. Hold it up so your palm is facing you. Every finger has a specific value. Your thumb, that's 1. Your index finger is 2. See the pattern? It just keeps doubling. So your middle finger is 4, your ring finger is 8, and your pinky is worth 16.
And the rule here is so simple. If a finger is up, it's on. That's a 1. You add its value to your total. If a finger is down, it's off, a 0, and you just ignore it. So to make any number, you just add up the values of the fingers you have raised.
All right, let's try one. How would you make the number 21? Well, you always want to start with the biggest value that fits inside 21. That's 16, right? So pinky up. We still need 5 more. The next biggest value that fits is 4. Middle finger up. And to finish it off, we need a 1, so thumb up. 16 plus 4 plus 1, that's 21. In binary, your hand is showing 10101.
And just like that, you just spoke binary. You know, a lot of people think this stuff is crazy complicated, but you literally just did it. You're reading the code.
Okay, time to level up. To count higher than 31, we need to bring in the left hand. And guess what? The doubling pattern just keeps going. Your left pinky is 32. The ring finger is 64. Middle finger is 128. Index is 256. And your left thumb, it's worth a massive 512.
All right, quick check-in. How would you show the number 9 on your right hand? Think about it. Which two values do you need to add together to get 9?
You got it. You raise your ring finger, that's worth 8, and your thumb, which is worth 1. And 8 plus 1 is 9. See? Easy. So now that you've got the skill down, let's take on the boss level. We're going to see how this code is used to build a digital shield around your entire online world. I bet you've seen an IP address before, right? Those strings of numbers? To you and me, they look like 4 separate numbers with dots. But to a network firewall, that same address is just one long 32-digit string of ones and zeros. It's pure binary. And this is exactly how security pros build digital fortresses. A firewall uses another binary code called a subnet mask. Think of it like a digital stencil. It lays this stencil over any address trying to get in. If the ones and zeros line up with the safe pattern, you're good. If they don't, you're blocked. It lets them block millions of bad addresses all at once. It's super fast and incredibly efficient.
Yeah, it's not even a metaphor. They are literally using this simple code of ones and zeros to build digital walls and keep the bad guys out.
And with that, you've leveled up. You haven't just learned a cool party trick, you have actually gained a new digital superpower.
Remember this, counting in binary isn't just a trick. It's learning to read the fundamental code of your world.
So here's your first mission. After this is over, try making the number 10 on your hand. Then try 25, and once you feel like you've got it, grab a friend and see who can do it faster.
Because from this moment on, you don't just use technology anymore. Now, you're one of the people who actually understands its most basic language. You can now count all the way to 1023 on your own two hands. So the real question is, now that you can read the code, what else can you unlock?